3, 2, 1, let's go! SupaKnowVa.
How's it going, guys? And welcome to Our Heads. So we got a new visitor this time. So Kyle, you want to introduce yourself a little bit?
Yes, thank you, Paulo. My name is Kyle, everyone. I saw this podcast and a few episodes on YouTube, and I just knew I had something to say, so here I am.
Well then, we're open to what you have to say.
He wants to tell us a thing or two about a thing or two.
Yeah, so I have many things or two.
Well, I have a topic first.
Oh, okay.
So a few weeks ago, so I have a female friend. So a few weeks ago, we were hanging out, we were playing a game, and for some reason, the topic of food came up, and I was telling her how I had like 3 more pounds to lose to be at my ideal weight, and she got really upset. We got into this deep discussion, and she was mad. So basically, she was saying that I was indirectly calling her fat by saying that I was working on losing weight because, from the pandemic. And she said that she felt body shamed by my want to take care of myself. So I was like, how I feel about myself has nothing to do with you. I never said anything to you about your weight or wanted you to lose weight or anything about your weight. It's not even about that. It's about me, And I said, so it's not, I'm talking about me, my health, and how I view myself and how I want to, be in my life. It has nothing to do with you. And then she was like, well, it makes me feel, because you already weigh less than me. So it makes me like, you're basically saying that I'm fat. It's like, I never said that. I said, the way that I see you is more about your character, it's more about a person's character and the way that they carry themselves and about, their weight or whatever. And as we discussed before, to me, it's about hygiene and character, right? And so I said, if you were unhealthy, then I would, be concerned. But, there's no correlation between your weight and my weight, So has that ever happened to any of you guys where a female has, felt bad around you because you are either way less than them or are in better shape than them? It's dead silent.
No, you better cut that dead silence, man, because I was waiting. I was trying to be courteous. So I'll tell you that I've had a range of experience. I do come from a very thick-skinned tribe or family or clan, whatever you want to call that. So that comments like that, I don't usually immediately find something to be offended about, and that seems to be a pretty common thing now. They call the new generation like a soft generation, like the last.
They call them snowflakes.
Yeah, snowflakes, soft, soy boys, whatever. And it kind of drives me crazy because it happens to me a lot because I'm a very blunt person and my English is not great and I'm really bad at euphemisms and I'm not tactful at all. So I say some crazy stuff. What you said was incredibly tame. One time I was complimenting a guy in the gym about how his legs look, but how it is, like, if you're gym bros, right? It kind of sounds a little gay. So you go over there and I'm like, man, Matt, your legs looking tight. It looks so yoked. Like you say all the good stuff. And this lady walks by, right? And then I started saying like how big my friend's ass looks. And I'm like, dang, dude, like
That's where you went
that's
wrong.
and so she looks over and she goes, did you just call me fat? And I'm like, oh, no. I'm talking about my bodacious friend over here. Like, you see the curve on his, and I try to like play him too. But yeah, she's now just made the judgment that I called her fat. And whatever I said was going to offend her. So, I let her be, get mad at her. I mean, sorry, she get mad at me.
Right.
So that, that's like I don't know if that's a similar situation. It feels like a similar situation, misunderstanding, right?
Right.
And then one more example before I give it to the other two. I was in college and I was with some friends, and I'm Mr. Oblivious. You typically like I don't see things happening right in front of me or unfolding right in front of me, social events. Uh, and apparently there's this person. He's actually gay, and he's really really into me. I didn't know that. And I'm very straight, so there was no chance. So I thought we were just great friends. We were like, hey, come on in, dude. Like, welcome to the party or whatever, this get together. And I started, just like how I am with other friends, I started like going at it like the Paulo way, being honest with him. And I'm like, dude, did you gain some weight? I said all these like things that I am concerned about because I'm your friend. If I'm your friend, I should tell you if something's off. So, like, hey, dude, did you gain weight? Has life been tough to you? You got eye bags. Have you been sleeping well? And this guy just like stands up and walks out, and I call him constantly. It's like, hey, did I say something wrong? I was just very concerned about you. And he's like, man, you just like insulted me in front of everybody. And I said, no, that wasn't meant to be an insult. I just care about you so much. And he's like, no, like next time, we talk in private if you're gonna make comments like that. And
Right.
and it's another
Well,
misunderstanding that I come
so
across.
I guess that's more of a tact thing because you were talking to him or directly to him about
Yeah.
his appearance or whatever. That is more like the last 3 times I've commented on a guy's weight. They all told me that they lost weight because they were sick. So, man, you lost weight. He's like, oh, I was sick. I'm like, oh,
Yeah. I know exactly what
I
you're
was
talking
dying. I
about.
was like, oh, great. Never mind. My bad. Yeah. So that's
It was an
kind of
unintended.
in that lane. But with this girl, I wasn't even talking about her. I was just saying, yeah, I have 3 more pounds to go before I hit my ideal weight. Because I'm trying to lose weight for the summer. I gained 15 pounds during the pandemic. Blah blah blah. So I almost where I want to be. And then she got, she's looking at me all funny, and then she turned red, and then she was like, "Why do you need to lose weight?" And then she just started saying, I don't find that attractive. You shouldn't be thinner or way less than a girl. And I was like, well, there's all kinds of weights in the world. There's girls that are heavier than me, girls that are lighter than me, guys that are heavier than you, girls that are heavier than you, lighter than you. So I was like, what? That's my preference.
That's nuts. Because by just the act of trying to tell you, like, that offends me, blah blah blah, makes that person more judgmental. I mean, you are in a way self-deprecating yourself. I mean, you're not trying to be mean girl about it. It's like, oh, I'm already showing 8-pack abs, but I also need to lose 5 more pounds. But you're not making it seem like
Yeah, and she's like,
I'm making these
she was like,
comments because I
that's not
want you
right.
to lose weight.
Yeah, and she was like, that's not right. And I was like,
Well, it's just displaying her insecurities. That's all.
I think definitely.
Yeah.
It's her.
Yeah, but it's so toxic. You're being so judgmental. Anyways, it's like you're judging me. No, you're judging me. It's like the other way around. It's just
right. She's even mind in action, Paula.
She's accusing me of judging her when she's the one judging me.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
And I haven't said anything to her, and she's saying everything to me. And so I felt really bad about it, like, and she was like, we can't be friends anymore. And I was like, so Yeah, we're not.
What?
Yeah, we're not friends anymore. Yeah.
Yo,
So,
nuclear option
Yeah.
immediately. What the heck?
Yep.
Wow.
So she
So
texted me
you
the next day and was like, I
nerve.
really appreciate. Yeah, she was like, I really appreciate our friendship and all you've done for me, but I don't think we can be friends anymore. And I was like, really? Over that? So I don't know.
Yeah, once a person has made up their mind, and I'm really good at seeing that now. I used to be so bad at it. There's nothing you can say, right? Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, this is not about you. It's about me. I'm being self-centered right now. So, but anyways,
Once you have that mindset, that's just where they're going to go. I do have similar situations like with my wife, where I'm saying something and then all of a sudden she's like, it feels like she catches what I say and it twists it and becomes something out of left field, and it's like, what? It's not what I'm talking about. Like, where is that coming from?
hey, when that happens, when my wife says something like that, I'll be like, yes, dear, I'm an idiot. And I'll just move on. It's not, I don't want that smoke. I just let that go.
Slowly disappear out of the frame.
It's like, I got to live with this person.
So it's a very interesting thing because as you guys, when all of you first met me, I was a pretty big dude. I mean, like double of me. So then, I went through the entire weight loss transformation thing, lost whopping 90 pounds and counting. Yeah, normal again. Yeah, but I've had female coworkers say, hey, you look like you lost a lot of weight. That's cool and all, but I feel bad because here I am, the female coworker saying, here I am about to eat this double chocolate donut, and I'm just saying no to donuts, no to the sugary sweets on a Friday morning. So it's really funny how, when you decide to change your life for the better, there's people around you, male and female, I guess, I'll just throw them both, who they're not used to change and they don't like your change when it's going in a positive direction, really.
Yeah. Misery loves company.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Great minds.
Yeah.
And also, Otis, to add on earlier, it's Otis and Keith. What you guys just said sounds like a mental gymnastics at work. Like a textbook example. Like, I'm here trying to better myself, a goal for me. Someone else just gets mad, like, hey, how dare you lose 3 more pounds? It's just, inside, it's a inside insecurity that they have, and that they may need therapy. Maybe
it's definitely insecurity. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's, they may have a hard time losing weight or just saying no to the food, which I feel bad, but if you're gonna nuke,
but that's a them problem.
Yeah.
I mean, insecurities or some sort of past experience or something that may have caused traumatized them, and then somebody's saying something and it's like just that trigger and it's like, oh, you're talking about me? It's like, no, I'm not saying anything like that.
I haven't said anything about you. So I'm talking about myself.
It's definitely not a bad thing to be bothered by things. It is part of being human, but the measure of a human is definitely what bothers that person. And I'll end it with that. If you guys have crazy experiences that, kind of just went in your way and you were misunderstood in some way, would like to hear about it in the comments below. But otherwise, we'll see you guys on our next drop.
Later.